Yo, what's going on, y'all, and welcome back to another Stormative stream, where today we are continuing the playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Been really in the mood for playing some story games lately. I think it's partially because I'm anticipating Mario and Luigi Brothership coming out, which I might play that. I probably will play that at some point. And yeah, there's a lot of like RPGs and JRPGs I want to play through, but I don't really want to like play through more than one story game at a time. And I'm already kind of doing that because I consider my playthrough of Yakuza 0 open-ended. Those are like the most content-filled games ever though. It's kind of like going for 100% in Binding of Isaac, where I had to like take a break and play some other stuff. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna continue unraveling this story, and after I finish this game, I'll play a bunch of other story games, and then play Danganronpa 2 at some point. But yeah, it's time for reading. Time for some great reading. Toko and Kyoko are not here today. I've gotta get warmed up before I read these voices so much. Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
May as well just forget about that guy.
So,
Don't have to get so mad. You know? They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity.
But
Nah, my guess is you're already infected. Wait, can you really catch it? Stop being vulgar, let's eat breakfast. But as soon as my hands approach my food... Oh god. Oh, that voice. The doors to the dining hall exploded open and a figure appeared.
so in the end.
So it's you, Genocide Jack. And...
that's enough.
don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll give you a hint. I don't think anyone wanted to know. True fact. Hold on a second, you...
Have you reached that certain age?
What's your top power level? Is it over 9,000? I'm just gonna go with no. If I have to think about it, it's probably a no. You're trying to freak me out.
No forgiveness!
If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy. Somebody was gonna like, if I was gonna get memed or trolled and people take old voice clips and stuff, it probably would already happen, but you never know if I might enter the lemon light or the limelight in the future and people go back and it's like, where can we find Stormative saying something ridiculous? Oh, what games did he play? Super Mario Wonder, Street Fighter 6, Danganronpa. Ooh, there's a lot of memes there. You know, might be a thing someday. It's still worth it to play the game for some reason. Surely you are not here to join us for breakfast. Of course not. I came to hear a story. The story? The story of a serial killer accusing a young woman of dipping herself in milk. A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
Wow.
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned. I don't buy it.
It's all clear now.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. Vultures reference. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
Isn't this a democracy? Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing. Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that. Jeez.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting?
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
That's why you came? To give us that amazing advice? It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me.
Yep.
You don't have to do that. It doesn't make any sense. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall.
What?
He ran away? So now he's running hard to get. I see. Wait. Yeah, ha ha ha. So at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like... Maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast and went back to our rooms. Breakfast, lunch, and dinners for beginners. You won't even know. What to do today? Oh yeah, I kind of thought this was coming. Alright, let's see if we can find any suckers. Also, my newly used controller that I've had for a while, my Nintendo Switch GameCube controller, which I started using during a Super Mario World stream when my old Buffalo Super Nintendo controller stopped working. Thank you for your service. Gotta pay respects, you know, but anyway, so yeah, and when that controller stopped working, I played Super Mario World on the keyboard to finish out this one ROM hack, which was pretty fun. And then I had to do a little bit of mouse and keyboard with this game. I had to do a little bit of mouse and keyboard with this game at some point. And then today, when I decided to stream more of this game, I was like thinking like, oh, I'm probably gonna have to play mouse and keyboard the whole time and be like, ugh. That's kind of how I feel when I have to hold up my hands for a long time. But, you know, then I had this controller plugged in still, so I was like, yeah, well, let's just see if it works, and it works perfectly. Shouldn't be surprised since it's a Nintendo product, and look, we got the GOAT herself. Sorry, but I don't have any progress to report. I haven't found a way out. I haven't solved any of the mysteries of this school. Should I talk to Sakura?
So then.
Totally, I just got done exercising. Now would be a good time for a break. Would you like to get something to drink and talk for a bit? Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, I don't even have more of those. I think that's what I gave her last time. Did I give her these?
What?
I've been looking everywhere for this. How did you know? You're quite a mysterious man, Makoto. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Hey.
I suppose I can share this with you. Let me just take a drink of my tea first. Huh? Share what? The story of the man who is stronger than even me. What? I've never told anyone about this before, but I think I can tell you. Wow, so there's someone out there even stronger than you? The truth is, I have a lifelong rival. He only fights in underground tournaments, which is why nobody knows about him, but he is truly the strongest man on the planet. I've faced him in battle after battle, and lost every time. He's that strong.
However,
These days, fighting has become its own science in a way. People studied it, it evolved, and eventually it was established as a formal sport. The idea of being invincible disappeared. Whoever develops the next great technique becomes the best.
well,
But even in this modern era, he never used that kind of scientific approach. His only teacher is real combat. Nice. He laughs in the face of combat sports. No one can come close to him. Martial arts relies on a certain amount of luck. A lucky punch, a misstep can decide who wins. But none of that matters to him. He never loses. When other men walk, he runs. He once saved Chuck Norris from getting his ass beat. There's no strategy that can beat him. Many have studied him. All have lost. You just can't make it out of it. That's so much funnier than what I was saying. Is this guy really human? And his name is John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. No, I'm just kidding. His name is Kenshiro. As he described it to me, he inherited what he called the ancient assassination art. Assassination art? He sounds super dangerous.
well,
And the story doesn't end there. Will you hear what I have to say and not laugh? Laugh? No, of course not. Why would I laugh? Just looking at your face, I can tell you'll laugh. Huh?
so in the end,
Please give me some more time. I need to gather my thoughts.
I'm
But
sorry.
please try to understand. Even I too have the heart of a woman. She refused to say any more and left me standing there. The heart of a woman? Cool, we unlocked tranquility. Feeling generally confused, I went back to my room. Wait, so what was she about to say? Like, something that strongest man told her or something? I don't know. I kind of forgot. That part was just too funny when she was like, many have studied him to try to learn his masterful techniques. All have failed. Like, it's even funnier when it's phrased more concisely. Alright, just because I know that somebody will enjoy this, and I feel like progressing through this game as quickly as possible because it's a super long game, we'll just talk to this character. I don't give a toot about you. Would have never guessed that was going to be the line. Where'd Master go? Tell me or I'll kill you. Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack? Sure. Alright, you can help me track down Master. Chased after Byakuya for a while. Did I just get a little closer to Genocide Jack? I think there was some scissors near the bottom, right? Oh yeah. Oh. Hey, is this... It's a bomb disguised as a present. You're working with everyone else to try and kill me. Well, allow me to return the favor, you bastard. I think I made her mad. She probably thinks worse of me now. Aw, dang it. It's not what's supposed to happen. Oh, whatever. Oh, there's something by the door. We'll do all the free time events later, guys. Don't worry about it. This piece of paper, it looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. Meet in the dining hall. The handwriting is really good. But to want to meet up so suddenly, who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? And not just knocking on the door? I guess that's kind of implied. I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. Alright, this one. Is there anybody else out here? Is it just this guy? Oh, Makoto. Hero? Then the letter I found in my room. You know? Yep, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Oh god. Yeah, that explains some of the events that have happened in my life. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet up with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session? It's not the right sprite to use. I mean, there's not really any good way to say that though, I guess.
you know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost. Hiro grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered into my ear.
Serious?
It's all an act so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then, did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it, Hiro. Let's go take a dip together. I was probably louder than I needed to be. So me and Hiro hurried to the dressing room. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out. Is it that guy with the eyes that are on fire right in front of me?
F you!
It's one of the best voice lines. We don't get to hear that enough. If you... Hey you, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up.
What?
What'd you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that?
What the heck?
How rude. A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master.
Oh.
Are you back to your normal gloomy self? Can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up.
Hey, come on.
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete.
Hey,
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So, what are we doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he find a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? Well, I guess we'll talk to Kyoko last. Looks like she's about to drop some bad news. You're such a jerk. No, you.
What's What's your problem?
What do you want? Am I really the one you should be talking to right now? There's so many voice lines like that, or there's so many lines like that in the Danganronpa games, and like those are the closest thing you get to a placeholder line in these games, I guess, but they're still like funny, and these games have so much dialogue packed in, so it makes sense they would have at least one or two memes that are kind of like that. And then there's some that are kind of a variant to that, but a little bit more focused, such as this one. This may be about alter ego, but Kyoko seems to be acting kind of strange. A clue, we finally found a clue. Come on, we gotta ask Kyoko what it is. And then this is the part with the, this emote, I guess. And yeah, I guess while we're here, this game gets the award for the most cringe. No, I'm just kidding, but anyway. Like I said, it's almost 10. Hurry up and spill it.
Honestly.
It's nearly nighttime, is it not? If we absolutely must converse, I would at least like to do it quickly. Kyoko sure is taking her sweet time with this. Is whatever it is really that amazing? Come on, Kyoko, tell us. Is it something amazing? I'm curious as well, so long as it's not boring. It's gone. Gone? I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered alter ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way!
You're kidding, right?
Oh,
Huh? What? She's gone?
F you!
You can't be fudging serious. What'd you do with him? If you... Is it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to?
wrong.
I told alter ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it?
however,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then the solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could only have been him.
without a doubt.
Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that.
F you!
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left.
Nation.
Wait, I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong, it's you.
Serious?
Well, I'm sure it was one of you. So whoever did it, just hurry up and confess.
Wrong.
No, there's no way either one of them did it. Huh? Why not?
So,
I told alter ego to yell if either Taka or Fumi came into the dressing room.
What?
It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell. Exactly, which means it wasn't them.
But...
Then who was it?
So that's it.
Fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply, it was someone else.
Interesting.
Mikoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hina, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
that's terrible.
Why would any of us want to steal alter ego? How about this for a reason? There is a traitor among us. Oh my god, he said among us. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy. And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. Oh my god, he said it again. This game is so Among Us coded. Mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. Spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible? There's no way. Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility?
Gee, what?
I don't care. I don't
It's
care who... Someone, anyone, save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you, I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it!
Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg, I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just please give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up. But still, I think I kinda get how they feel.
at the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe, for the moment at least.
Yes, indeed.
If they wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right
I
here.
see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something
Damn it.
else? That doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Never care for what they do. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear I will save her!
Using the power of love. That's the power of love. I feel like that was meant to be like... I don't know.
This is a school announcement.
There's some
It is now
phrases that are
10
like...
p.m.
Alright, stop talking. There's some phrases that are like
Outside soon, okay?
common enough that they might be used normally, but they're uncommon enough that you always think it's like a reference to a song or something.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone gets some sleep. It's nighttime. Oh yeah. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. I will search for Alter Ego all night. There's no way I could sleep. What good are you if you're too tired? You'll be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Mikoto? I agree with you. If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it. Just take a chill pill.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We'll begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter Ego, gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego? Could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true... No, it can't be. There's no way. Didn't even realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it. I threw myself into my bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. Monokuma Theater. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Wow. Yeah, the world can be messed up as it relates to murders especially.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet us.
Another beautiful day. Wait, what did you say? Today we have to look for alter ego. Okay, first things first, to the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. I must have gotten some really good sleep after that great bedtime story about abnormal murders. When I found out what was waiting there for me, is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There are only 3 people in the dining hall, Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me, only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. Since we had 4 people, we played a quick round of Mario Party Jamboree. Just 10 turns, you know. And then, once we wrapped up, but no matter how long we waited, yeah, once the Mario Party was over, damn, still nobody showed up. Literally was a whole hour, that's funny. So, it's 8 o'clock, we've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day, till now. And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow, am I right?
No, who cares about that? Don't tell me someone did something for money. Oh. Man, if there is anyone out there in the world right now who is doing something for money, oh, that is quite a tragedy. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange. Not really. We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey,
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Okay, then I guess I'll check the third floor. Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But
I really hope nothing happens. So do I. Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Alright, I guess we're checking all the rooms, right? Secret beauty. I think I already read that note or whatever. Ooh. Actually jump scared me. Oh man. What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. Flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away I saw her standing there in the hallway. Makoto. Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open, and when I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Whoa, what happened? Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I am not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual. I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Oh, there it is. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this. Justice Hammer 1. Makoto, Celeste.
okay.
I found Sakura. Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened earlier this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour. Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That's because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us? This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Huh? What? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. The face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem. I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
just a second.
This is bad, we have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
If that's true, they were headed toward the stairs leading down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor. That's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry, Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Hey, you two. What's going on? What's all the fuss? Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You gotta be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. Heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them? Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on. Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Your voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh,
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library. The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door to the library... It hurts, it hurts. Found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? Glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's why I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? Whoa, he took a serious shellacking. Ha 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 ha.
What did you say?
Robo Justice? Ah, dang it, not that one. I'm glad to see he is still alive. Seriously happy Hifumi is still alive, but Robo Justice? This just keeps getting stranger. Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, look, it's one of the hammers. That guy was Robo Justice. This Robo Justice you're referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi?
This is unforgivable!
Yeah, that's him, I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
Damn.
It just keeps getting stranger.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh? Just keeps getting stranger. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well,
Hammer that big. I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey,
Protein helps wounds, you know. Would you like some? I've never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? It's him. The robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? Does it have a projectile?
What?
Why is he
are
here?
you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. Still kinda dizzy though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, good idea. What the... Yeah, I don't know what, language this is. Sorry, I only speak English. Well, and I speak, Spanish and Japanese as well. It looks like some French, but, thanks for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. Rich One de la Terme. Thank you for the first time chat and welcome to the stream. Pardon? No, you're good. It's all good, dude. No problem. It's all good. Kessie Gloire. Incoulez-vous pas avec les vous anglaises? Tes lunettes de con la. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Atakori. Nice. Sounds like it'd be something for Japanese. I don't know what that word is. Like, I know like English the best, and then Spanish is pretty good, and then Japanese is like I'm still learning it, so I'm pretty low at that. But I know like konbini and I don't know, I forget. There's so many languages. I just was reading French and English. It's hard to switch to Japanese. But anyway, the rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed. Before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. First 1, and now 2.
So in other words...
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it is even bigger than the first 2. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. Went to the 3rd floor, and that's where the strange costumed man attacked me. Oh boy. Safate 1HJ Troll un gardes sur Twitter. Il est là à perdre du temps avec moi alors que je suis tranquillement dans mon lit en train de me décroter les nez. C'est réseau je te jouerai. Yeah, I just unlocked Tranquility after I did one of Sakura's free time events earlier. Everything is interconnected. After that, he dragged me to the library and whack, down came the hammer. But yeah, I see you put the crying emoji there. I hope if you just don't like Twitter, just get out of there. Just close it. Leave Twitter if it is giving you a bad experience. Seems like an obvious thing, right? But a lot of people, it takes them a long time to realize that. That was me with Facebook back in the day. I deleted it. That must have been, back when I deleted Facebook, that must have been 30 or 40 years ago. J'adore les chairs des pieds remplis de fromage de micho. Oh, well, thank you. I think that's a compliment. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that. At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room, doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest nights, on the darkest night of the year and the darkest hour, on a new moon, so the moon is the darkest moon that the sky can have. What? Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Man, a lot of these words are banned, but I guess I don't care if you say bad words in that language, so. Poutine les pointures en des choses à dire. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Merci d'avoir lu mes messages Pyrorca. The mercy is granted. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. So... I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
what?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. So, whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do? What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of. Even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Oh man. Really? Up on the second floor then? You bastard, you won't get away from me. We all shot toward the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we yell?
Just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So then,
Then is... Ha! Okay.
what are you saying?
Ha or do-ya or door-ya or Snorlax or Potemkin or Nikali, just whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doria? That sounds a little familiar, like a little bit Ganondorf from Smash Bros. Or, I mean, I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. Spread out in every direction to track down the costumed suspects. Oh man, where the heck is this guy? Do you know Richon de la Terme? You know where I can find the robot guy at? Yeah, all these like Twitch bots kept on coming in here. They'd be like, cheap viewers, come over to our website here. We've got some cheap viewers, but I just got a rich one. Get it? Because the first part of it, his name is Richone. Yeah, like people kept talking, oh, get your cheap viewers, you know? Like, yeah, there's no way I would ever do something like that, but I will take a rich one. Rich one or two. No, I'm just kidding. I have to make jokes about people trying to solicit me in my chat or else I get annoyed with it. But I welcome all viewers. The rich ones, the cheap ones, just as long as it's not bots or view bots. A strange cry. It had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. Let's bring it up to the 3rd floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard this scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. Ha ha. What is it now?
Huh?
Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then,
Very well. Then Mikoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual, Tsutoko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. That we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Oops. Hifumi, are you okay? We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Wow. Everything was covered in red. In the center of all this red was Hifumi?
No! What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. Did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may
Damn.
use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. Body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi... Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. That's right, you guessed it. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3, and it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, 1 strike from that and you are finished. And the killer... There can be no doubt, the suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo-Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But, wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like... teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then,
Then shall we go? Hina, step out of it. Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? It was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. He was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down to the hallway and disappeared. Right. He ran off, going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? Yes. Is that right? As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. The presence... Is it coming from over there in the back? I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead.
Danganronpa.
It's crazy. Fumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after the other. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still... Why is this happening? What happened to her? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Floor is covered in Taka's drying blood. Oh, because of this. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that a suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too?
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah.
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. We were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Untrue, unkind, and unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
You know.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. When you say Taka too, it kind of sounds like Talk to, which is the name of a podcast.
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die, all of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be, Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. It's like the 6th time we've like run off to go do something quickly in the last like 10 minutes. Ran back to the equipment room at full speed. Yeah, we're still running at full speed. That's right, we're in good shape. Yeah, I may have to go for a run later at the gym. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? Hina, didn't you say those mushrooms were purely for protein? These ones that you found in the way back of the storage room that were labeled, be careful with these protein mushrooms. No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
Deductive reasoning. Pog. What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Yufumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule, I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like crimp? Crimp. Oh, got him. Damn, I just combined 2 words at once. Like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? What about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
what?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find these bodies. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching.
but
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
because I mean,
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Alright. If I was a dead body, where would I be hidden at? Crazy how the camera like auto adjusts back to the center. Huh? Door must be locked.
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Well, you know. I'm sure we'll find Hifumi and Taka in here just playing a game of chess. Still alive and breathing. We can go back to our happy daily school life. And all of our remaining comrades are still alive. Oh, it's somewhere here? Seriously? It's not in one of these, is it? Despair Squadron Monokuma. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Ifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Bye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository. In the what? Isn't that a science lab thing? Need to hurry to the repository. Okay, I have no idea what that word means. It's time to learn a new word. I learn 100 words a day. A place, building, or receptacle where things are or may be stored. Place in which something, especially a natural resource, has accumulated or where it is found in significant quantities. Okay, I knew that word before. That second definition was really familiar. Okay, so the bodies are in the repository. What, an art repository? I guess. The body's here somewhere? Is that what it meant? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. And I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
The Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. It brings him back to life. This were some world of make-believe that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Or was it? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi!
So
Who
poetic.
was it? Who attacked you?
This guy must be a fan fiction writer.
Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
No way. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends?
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could, anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then,
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, you can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
And we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal?
well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
scream!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? So just one
Well
person?
now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? Talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
SOB!
Anyway, you there.
Huh? You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kinda awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died... Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Damn, Makoto's talking some shit right now. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? It's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps... I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with that attitude, dude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Yeah, it would have killed him. He has to be secretive because he's Byakuya. He's a baka. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help? No. Yeah, let's look back on things. Oh, it's like a summary? Oh god. Well, at least it's Sakura. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not too long after leaving the nurse's office. Not long, I mean. What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Ifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor, and when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. Yes, indeed, and that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab... Oh, I can't believe I didn't realize this was a recap. We're just reading through everything we just did, bro. We ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Fumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko. Oh wait, this was Sakura. And rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? Joke about protein mushrooms? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there, we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. This video game that you're playing right now, it is very active and engaging, just so you know. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Yeah, let's go over it one more time.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Fumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Alright, was that everything in there? Only one way in and out of this room, through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room where Taka was found. Alright, we made it to the art room. I was waiting to leave that room for a little while. I'm gonna take my first break, guys. Made it almost 2 hours before taking a break. I'm building up some streamer longevity and doing the thing. But yeah, super quick break, and then we shall resume BRB. Alright, what's up guys? We're back. Yeah, sorry for that kind of longer break. I was eating some food. Use the bathroom real quick. I'm ready for some more gaming. Maybe I'll try to knock out this class trial. This might be like a super long stream if I do that though. This is where the storage is that we're looking at, right? I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. Wait a second. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. It's still a total mystery. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Okay. And then the nurse's office. I don't know what we're gonna do after that. I'm guessing something else will come up. So we can freaking figure out where the heck are Kyoko and Hiro. Not that one. There we go. What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? You know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Yeah, it's something pretty crazy. It was the mini fridge portal. The refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. Oh, yes. Nice. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Nice. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Okay. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Okay. So he said go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Didn't say anything about Hero or if he's there or how he's doing. Just go to Hero's room. Which one's Hero's room over there? The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? What is all this yin-yang stuff? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. So Hero is messing with Robo Justice, huh? Soundlessly check the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Surveillance camera, there's no point in worrying about it right now. We need to just forget about it. Oh wait, something over here. No, wait. Okay. Makoto, big news, big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. What the? Kyoko and
I mean...
Whew. Man, I have had the worst day. You think your day was bad? Let's ask Hifumi and Toko. Or wait. Taka, Toko. Taka. Yeah. Hiro? Bro, what in the freaking heck are you doing, son? Hiro?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Hahaha, yeah, duh, who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Wait, what? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Bro really said, was it the Illuminati? LOL. Hold on, we have to commemorate this question. Was it... Bro, was it the Illuminati? Alright, can you shed some light on what the heck's going on?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. Could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
Got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid freaking thing.
it would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Ooh, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
Wait a second, how did Celeste know the blueprints were in his room? In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Oh, so they had already been in his room. Yeah, me too, okay.
Be...
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
Terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then, there's another costume. You must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Just how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Yeah, sure.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
right. Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
Ah, I know. That note. No? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Damn. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Is it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why... Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. What's up with all the bounding, gagging, tying people up talk? Kinda sus. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't fail me now. Guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping you, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway...
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway...
We have to hurry, before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository, and I guess we should head that way for now. Heading back up to the repository. Oh dang it, where the heck were those stairs? Dude, where the heck are the freaking stairs? Okay. Ifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then...
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you, how long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. His cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Is that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoku then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Alright. So, did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so
Why
you...
is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... Better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so
That sounds very familiar. That's it, it's the same thing Hiro said. And he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m., but the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6
is
a.m.
that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So,
Part of it had been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. And there's the ding. Dinging and donging.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
So excited.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Alright.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah,
Shall we
you're
go?
right. Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Trying to remain spoiler-free. I think I've succeeded, but there was so much foreshadowing. I almost... Anyway, everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Hello, 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 hello. He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. Moving so fast, it only looks like I've multiplied. Oh, he learned the horizontal step technique from Saitama from One Punch Man. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along. Long.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine. If everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. See you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Oh, hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right, let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right, I have to do it. Can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Ifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. Okay, good. I was waiting for that. Okay, so there's no escape for any of us. Except for me. Mwahaha. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for me, guys. 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was kind of like right around what I wanted to stream, or a little bit more or less something. So we're gonna call it there, and then we'll start next Danganronpa stream with Trial 3, wrapping up Chapter 3. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and eat some food, get some energy replenished for a nice little evening stream later. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna finish this game and play a lot more story games in the near future, as well as play some more Super Mario World, more classic fighting games, more Binding of Isaac. A lot of great stuff coming up, so hope you guys will be looking forward to that. Thank you to Rich One Delaterme for chilling in the stream earlier and talking some French. That was pretty funny. Thanks also to all the live viewers, any lurkers in there, all the Twitch VOD viewers, YouTube viewers. Appreciate all you guys very much. And yeah, like I said, I'll be streaming more in the near future, so hope you guys will look forward to this awesome content, which will be brewing. But yeah, that's it for this stream, y'all. So yeah, Danganronpa is great. Can't wait to finish it and continue unraveling these very interesting stories and whatnot. And yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. So thanks again for the support. Super appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.